Right. So let's see. It's not yet here. Aldez, where's Aldez? Johan.
Johan's still crying. Kinda.
Mm. Aldez is not here.
Why is Johan crying, teacher? Why was Johan crying? Do you
I
know
don't know.
why?
He's still crying.
Maybe he's Maybe he wants to win in the quiz.
My classmates before I lose. Because I lose.
Oh, lose.
Oh, I see the Johan. Oh, hi, Johan. Oh, hi. Hmm. Mommy, do you know you can adjust this?
Hi.
Oh yeah, that's why. I know why he lost. Remember he said
I knew it. He
he's gonna win.
lost. That is why he's crying.
Cause he said he's gonna be the winner, but he wasn't.
Okay, enough for that now. Alright, so let's start. We cannot wait for Aldez. Okay, so take a look at here. Today we're going to talk about people in the community who are worth emulating. Right? So listen. Today we're going to talk about the people who are actually famous as well. Those people who mean a lot to the community. Hmm? Okay, so let's go over. There are private, non-governmental organizations or agencies that help people in a community. Do you have any idea about this private, non-governmental or organization or agency that helps the community? Do you have any idea about those? Huh?
No.
Anyone? No idea. Okay, so in a community, especially in Talisa, in big communities, in Cebu City, right? There are private agencies, okay, or organization. They actually help people who are in need of help. Example, in times of big
I'm
typhoon
sorry,
or
my network
storm,
was just do not.
okay? In times of big typhoon, calamity, they are the ones who will extend hands. They bring such as goods for those who got affected by the calamities, right? So in our community, we also have those. They help people in the community. So they contribute their time, skills, their money to help people in need. And they do this voluntarily. Okay, so let us know some of them. The first one is what we call the Haribon Foundation for Conservation of Natural Resources. Okay, so this group helps educate people about environmental welfare. This foundation, they actually educate people, like they teach people how to plant, how to save the natural resources and conserve them. Okay. Next, you have the citizen disaster response. So they are the one of the first group to manage the distribution of relief goods to victims of calamities. They help people who directly affected by the calamities. Okay, so we are so thankful to have those type of organization and groups. How about you guys? Do you have any dreams about having your own organization wherein you can help the community?
What does that mean, teacher?
Huh? It
What does
means
that mean,
it
teacher?
it means that you wanted to have your own group, okay? Your own group to help the people in the community. Are you also like hoping to have those groups? Are you also hoping to have your own group wherein you can help the community? Who among you here
Yes.
Yes.
are dreaming to
Yes.
have it? It's so nice. You know, helping is a really nice um idea because the more the more you can show how the more you can help other people can also make you feel happy and satisfied. Now let's go over. So people in the community who are worth emulating. What do you mean by emulating? If you say emulating, it means um what people achieved. Okay. So take a look at here. It is not only the leader of a community who helps the people. Some are known for their talents and skills. Okay, I want everyone to listen carefully because next class you will have sit works too, and it's about the topic that we discussed today, right? Okay, so some are known for their talents and skills, and they help community in so many ways. So let's know who are those Filipino people. Okay, service to the country. So this is Carlos B. Romulo. This one. He is actually very famous. Carlos P. Romulo is the first Asian to become president of United Nations General Assembly in 1949. He was known and respected by the world as a great speaker. He showed everyone the leader for a small country like the Philippines could lead an international agency as United Nations. Imagine he became the president of United Nations General Assembly. That is actually a very big position for a Filipino like us. Okay, he's really a great leader. Next, you have Efren Peña Florida Jr. This he is actually featured in Maalaala Mo Kaya in MMK. Who among you here have watched MMK? You guys watch
Not
MMK?
me. No,
No?
what's
What?
MK? What's
I
that?
watched
Nobody.
that.
I
It's a
cannot search.
Filipino movie.
Yeah, it's a Filipino movie. It actually shows about the stories of
It's a girl
people.
that's telling a
Is it in the
story.
news?
Mm,
Is it
no,
in
it's
the
not a
news?
news. It's like a drama like that.
A
But the
movie.
stories are
Is
based
it
on
in?
real life. You know, maala-ala mo kaya. It's so nice. You can learn a lot of stuff from that
I
teleserye.
never watched it.
So in his
That's
story,
the
no,
one.
in his
Do you
story,
also watch Jessica also?
yeah, Jessica is also a good TV show. Okay, so here you have,
So,
huh?
you also watch Jessica.
Mm. Okay, so Efren Peña Florida actually has a very um poor experience when he was a kid. They're not really that rich. Okay, he's like a street kid. He only stays on the streets. Then one day he wanted to be educated, so he tried his best. He worked hard while going to school. He always have a job at the same time go to school. It's really hard to keep the two. You know, I have experienced that one. It's really hard to keep that one. So Dunya Florida was walking one day and he saw a bunch of kids on the streets, and then he come up with this one, this Cariton education, this one Cariton classroom. He actually go everywhere on the streets and he teaches kids how to read, write, and how to think properly, understand things, read the books. Okay, he's considered as a hero as well. He was even declared in CNN News. So, Efren Peña Florida was admired by the whole world because of his Cariton classroom. So he started this project in 1997 together with some friends and with the help of Cariton pushcart, this one. It contains school materials such as pens, paper, and chairs. He and his friends taught and encouraged street children to go back to school. Can you imagine? That is a big, big achievement for a person, okay? To help other person. So those kids who got to learn under Efren Peña Florida, they got inspired and they went to school instead of like running around on the street, you know, those kids. Okay, so next you have people famous in art. So you have here Fernando Morsolo. We have discussed this one last time in the second quarter. We discussed about how great he is as a Filipino painter. So his works featured historical scenes and the beauty of Philippines. He was awarded as the first painter to be awarded as national artist for visual arts in 1972. Remember Fernando Amorsolo, wherein he painted the Filipino works in provinces, such as what you can see in his background. Get here. Next, you have Carlos Botong Francisco. He was a painter known for making murals or big pictures on walls. So, like Fernando Amorsolo, he also loved painting important events in history. He was proclaimed national artist for visual arts in 1973. Look at his painting. Okay, so he's actually famous as well. He is a student of Fernando Amorsolo. He got inspired with his work, so he also make his own. Then in the field of music and dance, you also have Lea Salonga. Do you know Lea Salonga?
No.
No? No one knows about Lea Salonga? Okay, so Lea Salonga is a Filipino artist. She actually first started as a singer and theater artist. And she became known worldwide when she played as Kim in the musical Miss Saigon. She has received international awards, and she is the first Asian to play the role of Eponine and Fantine on the musical Les Miserables in Broadway. She also sang movie soundtracks. She's so talented and really famous, not just in Philippines but also in UK, in Hollywood, okay, in US because of her talent. Then you have Lisa Makuha Elizalde. So she brought honor to the country by doing ballet. She has become known in the world as prima ballerina. Who among you here wants to be ballerina? Anyone?
I was already a ballerina.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys enrolled yourself in a ballerina class before?
No.
I did.
Yes. When I was
Yes.
4 years old, I went to a ballet
I was
class.
like,
Nina said she's still practicing until now. Oh, okay. I see. No, the ballet is not just for girls, it's also for boys.
boys.
Mm,
Yeah. Boys. You already know.
it's for everyone.
Boys love.
Mm. Okay, next you have sports. Okay, for sports, you have Manny Pacquiao. Do you know Manny Pacquiao?
Yes, yes. I
Mhm.
like
No.
Manny Pacquiao.
Have you watched
No.
Have you watched Manny Pacquiao's live before?
No.
He was
Yes,
also
I
featured
do.
in
No.
he was also featured in Maalaala Mo Kaya.
Remember that he's also the greatest boxer.
Mm. Okay, so Manny Pacquiao, when they were still young, imagine Manny Pacquiao is the youngest of them all, but he is the leader in the house. When he was still young, 15 years old, um, their house is so small. It's made of nipa hat. Okay, it's made of nipa.
Me, different hat.
Nipa, it's just like bahay kubo type of house. It's just a small house made of leaves, dried leaves and wood. And you know what? Every rainy season, no, they sleep under the house. Um, very wet. They sleep while they are wet because of the rain. Can you imagine sleeping under the rain? Can you do it? No, you can't.
We're gonna get sick.
Yes, you're gonna get sick. Imagine Manny Pacquiao and the rest of his family experienced those when they were still young. That's that's how
Which one
poor
is
they are.
Pacquiao?
This one.
Oh.
That's how poor they are before. And can you imagine also? Um, they don't have like food to eat. They only eat like sweet potato. They don't eat rice all the time. And if they have rice, they don't have like sudan, viand to pair with the rice. They only have like salt to add as a partner for the rice. Can you imagine that? That's how poor he was before.
But
Mm.
now he's
But now he is so rich. He's one of the richest man in Philippines. That's how
and
blessed
then he
he
bought a new
was.
house for his family.
Yes. Because right now, Manny Pacquiao is earning millions of dollars because of his boxing.
Wala,
And also,
no.
mm,
Ever.
aside from that, no, Manny Pacquiao is also helpful. Like he also helped the people in Jensen. Those poor people who don't have house, he gave houses to them because he knew how hard it is not to have a house and to sleep under the rain. Mm, that's how good he is. So imagine he is now very famous. He's a very famous boxer. He is known worldwide. Okay.
Like so bad. Look
Mm,
at the picture of the like one he punch. Look at it. There was
mm.
blood.
Aside from that, he is also religious. He always pray. He's really thankful for what we have right now. All are just a dream come true. Next, you have Eugene Torre. So this is Eugene Torre. He is considered as a genius in chess. He has joined and won in various competitions in different parts of the world. He became Asia's first grandmaster. So, Eugene Torre, if you will play with him, no, he will just give you like 3 moves and then he's the winner. Only 3 moves in chess. That's how good he is. All right, so do you have any questions about our topic today?
No.
No, are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, so please review always because next class we will have a quiz about the topics that we had in our class today.
The next class day. I was the next class teacher.
Next class is music class.
Oh, I like music. The last subject is PE.
Yes.
Last subject is PE.
Subject is
So for the PE class, we will just practice dancing, right?
Yes. Yes.
Our
Okay,
dances.
so
Teacher already sent the video about the one in the module.
yeah, I'm gonna check it.
Me too. I already sent it.
I got
Alright,
so
so
tired.
sorry.
Who's
Okay,
that?
so it's mine. Alright, so I guess that's
Okay.
it for the Filipino Odyssey class. We'll see each other again later.
Bye. Bye-bye, Teacher Lena.
Okay, goodbye everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And I read my
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.